Hello everybody, Manithral here, and welcome to the weekly update video for RS3. Now this week we have the Fresh Start Worlds is finally here. So for those who are taking part, remember that there is a daily reset later today. So try to get in before the reset hits up this week and get all your daily stuff done. I started and I had my dailies unlocked within about 15 minutes. So it's very feasible depending on what time you're able to get in. But do check it out. I mean, it's worth checking out. And if you're not sure because, you know, maybe you don't want to spend the money into it, just if you have the capability to get bonds, go ahead and get a bond and then, you know, redeem it that way. And then check it out. It's pretty fun, actually. There's also getting started with Fresh Start Worlds, so all you have to do really is create a brand new account, so you're going to need a brand new email with it as well. You do have to have membership for it, but like I said, you can get the Fresh Start World passcode by using a bond from other account. Just make sure you have the client and everything else ready to go, and then whenever you go to log in, make sure you have it highlighted. It'll be highlighted in gold. For you to be able to do the Fresh Start Worlds. And there's also the world's first race, so don't forget that this is coming, but it is a very limited gold. Halo is the biggest thing, but the first to 99 in each skill, first to 120 in each skill, first to earn a quest cape, first to earn a max cape. And for players who gain the substantial achievements can expect a gold Halo immediately. But for those who are prepared to play the long game, gold halos will also be rewarded at the end of the competitive phase as well. There's certain things that are going to be pretty shocking if you actually get right away. Or early on anyway. And then we have the development update. So as we are familiar, there is the legacy of Zamorak still going on. So we have Wilderness Flash events to come, Zamorakian Civil War mini quest series, and the Daughter of Chaos finale. So that is all coming. Which they don't say exactly when, but I'm expecting it sometime this year. But as far as what else is going on this year, we have 2022. So we have the new max capes, new skilling location, more retro overrides, more ninja strikes, and the new Jagged's launcher. And for next year, the main updates consist of the new storyline after the Legacy of Zamorak and the Daughter of Chaos. But there's also going to be the updated death cost, new training method, new quest, new skill. I'm still very excited for that. The only thing they announced for the skill is that later this year they plan on releasing some information on it. But then also today, so for September 26th at 15:30 game time, Fresh Start Worlds Day 1 Racing and Experiences. Should be interesting what to watch. Then we have the merch drop, so do check that out. We got some new key rings, some new pins, including the stray dog from Varrock. And then we have the community showcase, so we have pretty cool playing cards made by Mishap Custom, which is actually pretty cool looking. I rather like that. Then we have a really cool looking Staff of Armadillo made here, which that is really cool. And that is by Making Props. And then we have House of the King Black Dragon. This is made by the Artistic Imp. So that is pretty cool. Twist of, I'm guessing, Game of Thrones into RuneScape type deal. And then we have Aruva's Carapace. Looks so full of life and energy. So this is actually pretty cool. And then we have some screenshots here. We have 4D oranges messing with the skyboxes. Kudos to those who figure out where he's at. I see some little hints and giveaways right there. Then we have Plexi showing off a little bit of Anachronia with one of the dinos right there in the corner. And then here is one by Sarah, just plain old Sarah. That's actually a really hard name to get. And this umbrella in this rainstorm, it looks like. This This looks very Dark Soul-esque, if you ask me. And then Loves is going for a nice and cool castle. Kudos again to those who remember where this is. Then we have the Pink Skirts player events, so Corporal Beast Moss Mass, which is going to be Patrick K. and Clackworthy, Monday, September 26th at 1900. World 123 Corporal Beast Slayer Patrick K. for FC. Vindicta Boss Mass, Per and Brandon, Tuesday, September 27th at 2300 game time. World 22, Hertig, Illinois, Vindicta Lobby, FC is Per. P-U-R, that is. And then we have the Mazcap Learner Raids hosted by REO, Silence, Raid FC, and Boss School. Saturday, October 1st at 1830 game time. World 71 Mazcap Raid entrance. FC is the Raid FC. And now let's head up here to the patch notes. So, reaching 120 in Archaeology will now trigger a broadcast. The loser title will now work correctly, unlock for eligible accounts upon login. The Wilderness threat level now correctly displays on mobile devices. The Wilderness entry points in Birthwarp now consistently display the Wilderness entry warning. Certain Dragonstone dragons have had their loot table adjusted in line with their more lucrative brethren. Players are no longer able to use movement abilities during the Shifting Tomb countdown, although they can be, of course, used once the countdown ends. Players are no longer able to use defensive prayers while the prayer debuff is active. Removed a force walk tile in the Murky Mat in the Grand Exchange. Players are now unable to place cannons at the Grand Exchange, and a notification will explain why this action is not possible. Animate Dead can now only be used with members on members' worlds. Chomper will now once again follow the player after having a conversation. Fix an issue that prevented some keepsake capes from being equipped. Fix an issue that caused familiar overrides to display in an incorrect variant of the skilling pet. Fix an issue where the player is unable to summon pets after logging in with the active LV pet on a free-to-play world. Fix an issue which prevented players from converting protein logs into planks at the sawmill. Fix a typo on the Infernal Puzzle Box. Fix an issue which caused the wardrobe preview to render incorrectly if the user rotated the camera view or applied a cosmetic. Fix an issue which caused the invention pouch icon to be highlighted when players added currencies to the currency pouch. And that will be it for this week, guys. Do check out Fresh Start Worlds. Like I said, it's a lot of fun. I've been playing it. I'm curious to see how this all goes. I can't say it's going to end up perfectly like they had planned. I can't say it's going to be bad, but let's see where it all goes. Hopefully everybody learns from it this time around and makes changes as needed. But that'll do it for this video. So thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, later, guys.